Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. If you watched me last week, I'm going to be doing something similar. I used a Gain Fragrance Oil, so blue was the theme, and I had 3 different shades of blue broken up with a black and a white, and they turned out beautifully. Really super pleased with it. So I thought I would do the same thing this week using shades of green. So I'll be using 3 greens. I'll be starting with a dark green, and I'm using 2 different greens from Be Scented. That is emerald green and that is pine green. I'll be using both of those. I'd considered Snake Island green, but it was a little dark. So I thought the 2 of these together would make just the dark green I want. Then Mad Mica's titanium dioxide for the white. Then the medium green is going to be Nurture Soap's emerald green. Now this is their version of emerald green, and this is one of my favorite greens from them. Then I'll be using activated charcoal for the black. And finally, the light green is called Sea Green from Nurture Soap. And I'm going to fragrance this with Brambleberry's Lush Succulent. I've used it many, many times. It's a real clean, I believe they call it green scent, but oh, I love it. Behaves beautifully, holds up like a dream. Love it, love it, love it. I'm soaping at about 84 degrees, which is just perfect for this recipe. So let's get started. And I am forgetting my measuring cups again. And let's get started. So I will bring this as usual to a very, very basic emulsification. But I have to pour my lye water in. That generally helps make soap. So slowly, carefully pour it in. And now let's bring this to an emulsification. First is the 50-50 mixture of Be Scented's emerald green and pine green. So we'll put about a slightly heaping teaspoon, a half teaspoon of each. There's the dark. And here's the little bit lighter. Let's see what we have. And I think that's good. Actually, a little darker than I wanted. I should have put more of the other. That's all right. Then the next will be our titanium dioxide, which is mixed in water. Let me just give this a quick spin with my mixer. So there is our white. And I should have done this lightest to darkest, but it's too late now, no big deal. Just wipe my stick off. Give that a quick stir. And of course the the stick blender will really brighten that up. Then the next is our medium green, which is Nurture Soap's version of emerald green. And this is just such a wonderful bright green. I love this. And I'm almost out. I need to order some more. Oh, beautiful. And then Nurture Soap's activated charcoal, black. this a good stir. Clean my whisk off. And finally, our lightest green, which is the Nurture Soap Sea Green. And give it a stir. Yeah, that's a pretty good color palette. A nice variety. Okay, so now let's give all of these a quick stick blend to fully emulsify it. We will go lightest to darkest here, starting with our white. There we go. Much, much better. Then our light green. Then our medium green. Then our dark green. And finally, our charcoal black. And can we see the whole color palette? I don't think we can. Let me bring you a little closer. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to put our fragrance into each one. Give these a hand stir, lightest to darkest this time. Oh, it smells so good. I smell it already. Okay, these actually are I think a decent consistency. I'm afraid if I wait, they'll start to thicken too much, especially the TD, the white ones. So let's go ahead right now and get started with the pour. So I've recently started not blending the fragrance oil in, and that's how I used to do when I was brand new to soap making. And I've just found that with drop pours like these, I actually have a better result if I pour it slightly thinner and pour it low and slow. That is my motto. Therefore, I've sped the video up just a little bit, but the end result usually ends up being a much better drop swirl with thicker individual color lines that haven't melded together. Now, as I continue to pour, it does start to thicken up a little bit, and I have to raise the cup just a little bit higher so it has more momentum to fall and pierce into the soap. Even with a very well-behaving fragrance, it will eventually start to thicken up like it's doing now, and it's not piercing as well. And the cups are not as full, so there's not as much momentum with the falling soap, so I'm having to raise much higher as a pour. Unfortunately, it's also more difficult to control when I pour high like this. And now comes the really messy part, at least for me. I see a lot of soapers do this who are able to pour really nice, clean, straight lines on the top of their soap. Unfortunately, my hands are just not that steady. I do notice, though, that even when I have messy, jagged lines like this, when I try to do the feather stripe on top, the end result usually is pretty good and pretty satisfactory. And now that we're almost finished with this, it's time to resume our finishing the top. Alright, now let's see what kind of top we can do on this. I don't think I'm going to get the same result as I did the previous week, but I'll try it and see. Actually, it's pretty darn close, so anyway, that's not bad. And, as usual, give it a squirt of rubbing alcohol so we don't get soda ash on top. And I'll let that sit about 5 minutes and squirt it again. But overall, I think we're going to have another success. Pretty pleased with this. So that's what I have, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the cut. Alright, and just like that, we are back to cut our soap. And it's looking really nice. I don't think I got a very big distinction between the two lighter greens. I think I'm just going to have basically two greens, but we'll see. Let's just cut into it and see what we have. It does look pretty good on the back, and it certainly smells good. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, very nice. But I basically only see two colors of green. Two shades of green. I think I needed more of the emerald and less of the seafoam. I think that's emerald right there, and that's seafoam. There's maybe a slight difference, but not what I was hoping. But let's see what these look like. They still look awfully nice. Really nice drops in it. Okay, so there is half of that log. Let's cut this other one and see what we have. Oh yeah. Very nice. So even though I just got 2 greens instead of the 3 I had planned, I still really like these. Very happy with them. And once again, oh my gosh, this fragrance. And it holds up so well. So I am really, really, really happy with these. So I'll finish cutting these and get a snapshot and upload that too. And that's what I have this week. So thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, hope y'all have a good week. Stay safe. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.